Energy is the driving force behind every individual, every nation. It can be transferred from one body to another. However, in India, the disparity of power availability is quite striking. Some states, despite having huge power generation capacities, cannot utilize those to the optimum due to lesser economic progress in their regions. On the other hand, some fast-developing states consistently seek additional power supply to meet even their basic requirements. This scenario was the most exciting business opportunity for the ones who cared.
The PTC was started as an intermediary between the project developers and the off-takers of power to give comfort to the project development, especially from the private sector. We started operations in 2001 with a paid-up capital of 6 crores of rupees, which was roughly $2 million at that time. And I'm glad to say that today PTC's market cap is over $700 million. Whatever valuations today you are seeing of the power sector companies in the market, that are largely because of PTC's efforts to start trading and PTC's efforts to create the electricity market.
The Power Trading Corporation of India started in 1999, and it has started just recently, and within a span of 11th year, it has proved that this is one of the best corporation in the country. The equity has been put in by big corporations of the power sector, is involved in the Power Trading Corporation. That shows the confidence that they have created in the country.
Today, PTC has a wide repertoire of power-related solutions. Let's take a peek at its short-term trading programs. The most notable segment of the short-term trading relates to varying demands of power across a 24-hour timeline. Today, PTC is able to trade power even on a day-ahead basis. These transactions take place on an inter-regional basis. PTC has transactions in all the 5 electricity regions of the country and has conducted transactions with all state electricity boards or utilities in the country. Today, in addition to all the state power utilities, PTC has as its clients various other public and private organizations. The major contributor to its success is its long-term power trading solution. For long-term solutions provide stable and long-term business. Some of the key projects that PTC has facilitated till date are hydroelectric projects, thermal power projects, and wind farms.
Once we came on the scene, then we started with trading. And with trading having successfully demonstrated on the commercial basis, people started thinking that there would be an electricity market now, and therefore you would no longer have to depend only on cost plus tariff and only on sale of electricity to the state electricity boards. And later, we received proposals from them for equity investments and for also providing other kinds of services. We started giving equity, and then we also formed our finance company at a later stage.
PTC has also been identified as the nodal agency for cross-border trading by the Government of India. PTC is also actively engaged in the development of Indo-Nepal transmission interconnection for enhancement of power trade between the two countries. Apart from this, PTC has signed various long-term agreements with the Department of Energy, Bhutan, for purchase of surplus power. PTC facilitates power projects by entering into long-term PPAs with IPPs and power utilities in India and abroad. It is recognized and authorized by the government to carry out such multi-partite power sale agreements with users and state electricity boards. PTC has been a key player at the industrial level too, transferring power from a captive power plant of one industry to another. In India, there is a large amount of electricity generation capacity tied up in such captive power plants. PTC's endeavors in providing power solutions to the nation have been diverse and extensive. PTC's experiences may be of considerable use to the regulators in mapping out a blueprint in the years to come. Currently, PTC offers advisory services in tariff and financial modeling for IPPs, filing tariff petition before the Regulatory Commission, setting up business processes for trading desk, preparation of RFP and RFQ for competitive bidding of power projects, guiding HT consumers and captives on open access drafting of power purchase agreement and power sale agreement, both short-term and long-term. Over the years, PTC has not only powered the electricity market, but is also responsible for setting up the first power exchange in India.
PTC has created the market for sale of power by itself and by then establishing as a co-promoter for the power exchange market. PTC can play a role for selection of the equipment, for taking care of the debt and equity, as well as fuel linkages in the times to come.
From one milestone to the other, PTC has now established special purpose vehicles and forged JVs with various organizations in India and abroad.
I would look at the diversification that PTC is doing into the power generating business, and B, even the power financing business in the same context. The context is there is an opportunity and there is a felt need. And I think they are taking the step in trying to bridge the gap that is there in both these areas. I think that becomes a very strong corporate strategy going forward.
PTC India Financial Services, or PFS, is an investment special purpose vehicle established with a mandate to provide financial services in the energy value chain. PFS invests in various power projects, fuel sources, related infrastructure like gas pipelines, LNG terminals, ports, equipment manufacturers, etc. In India, a lot of agricultural byproducts like straw or husks are wasted and generally used as fuel in household cooking. PFS now uses them for its biomass-based projects which provide sustainable energy to the rural population. It is quite active in green energy too. PFS owns a wind farm and has equity participation in various other wind and biogas-based power projects. Amongst various plans of PFS, its accent on becoming a trustworthy intermediary for conventional energy fuels is extremely noteworthy. Apart from PFS, PTC has a JV with Infrastructure Development Finance Company in Athena Energy Ventures Private Limited.
PTC has played a very valuable role in helping develop the power industry in the country. It has actually improved the risk-taking ability of private generators. In turn, this has helped financial intermediaries such as IDFC get comfortable about offtake from power plants that are being built, and it has therefore accelerated the pace at which financial closures have become feasible for a new generation of power capacity in the country.
It's another vertical. PTC Energy Limited conducts asset-based business, that is, joint ventures with the power project developers and then takes them forward. Today, PTC enjoys a great deal of credibility and its every venture has been yielding results. Although started off by the Government of India, it is now a publicly listed company.
Once we started PTC Financial Services and we started taking equity, then there was a demand for debt syndication, because wherever we gave equity, wherever we participated in the due diligence, the market valued it, because we are providing multiple services to the project developers, from signing PPAs to financing and then taking power and selling it in the market, collecting revenue and then giving back to the developers. And therefore, we now are also going to set up a fund. PTC philosophy always has been that we respond very positively to the needs of the sector. Actually, we have been saying in PTC that if anyone comes to PTC with any question, he must not go back unresponded.
Recently, they have entered into the coal purchasing also. It's very heartening to tell you, they have also started a power exchange. And with this all combination, the power trading has become very important. And tomorrow, this will solve the problems of shortage of power. This company will grow and grow. I wish the best of days in the future.
PTC endeavors to continue playing a pivotal role in energy sufficiency and energy security of the nation, because only an enlightened organization can lead the path to prosperity.